Hi folks, it's Jim from New Hampshire Card Hunters, and in our latest video we're going to be opening up some Topps 2023 Series 1. We got a hobby box for you right here, we got a couple of fat packs, and we got 4 hanger boxes. Now just a quick overview. Obviously, the Series 1 is 350 cards, and we've got the essential rookies in here are Riley Green, Michael Harris, Gunnar Henderson, Rutschman, Chris Morrell, Nolan Gorman. There's also a number of, in the hobby box, there'll either be one relic or one autograph. The rest of the retail here is up for grabs, so who knows, we might pull something, we might not. And welcome back. And before we get going, I'd just like to send out a salute and a tribute to all of the veterans who served bravely during the D-Day celebration that just came up for 80 years. I had 2 uncles and a grandfather that served in World War II, 2 which were in the Navy, and were in the Battle of North Africa, the invasion of North Africa, and also in the invasion of Sicily. And one of my uncles was in the Pacific campaign, where he fought in Burma against the Japanese. So I wanted to send out a very personal thank you to all of the veterans out there, who, some of which gave their lives, others who were lucky enough to survive the battles and preserve our liberties and our freedoms for not just myself and the First Lady of Baseball, Michelle, but for every American and all across the world, to preserve democracy and the rule of law, and to fight against dictators and fascism. So to the veterans out there, thank you very much for your service. Thank you very much for your service. We really appreciate all you've done for us and will continue to do. And to those who are currently serving, thank you as well for keeping us safe and also continuing to preserve our freedoms and liberties. So with that, I've got the First Lady of Baseball along with me, and we're going to get into this. So let's start with the hobby box, okay? And let's get things rolling. Heavy-handed here with the knife, but I don't think we did any damage. Okay, that away. Let's get the packs out. We do have one silver pack as well, so we'll save that for last. These out here. Out of the way, down there, set them up a little bit so you can see what we're doing. There we go. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what we find. Hopefully we get some really good hits here. Would be nice. All right, pack number 1. Keibert Ruiz, Luis Garcia, Juan Soto, Bryce Harper, Gerard Encarnacion, Nolan Gorman. There's our first rookie right there, right? Gleyber Torres, Oscar Gonzalez, Owen Miller, Vinny Pasquantino, rookie, 88. That's the 35th anniversary look back. Josh Stumont. I don't recognize him. And then we got a Cubs card, Rangers, and Dodgers course stay loose pregame. Okay, one down. Let's put them over here. Pack number 2. Okay, moving on. Ryan Mountcastle, Mike Yastrzemski, Steele Walker, Tim Anderson, Chi-Man Choi, Vaughn Grissom, Jorge Mateo, Eli Morgan, Gavin Lux. There's our first 30-30 insert. Welcome to the club, David Wright, Josh Donaldson, Trevor Story. It's too bad about Trevor, huh? I mean, that guy is, talk about being snake bit. It's unbelievable. I mean, the guy is, first last year he comes, shows up and he's got that elbow problem. He has surgery. He's basically out, 3/4 of the year. And then he comes here and he's finally healthy. Next thing you know, he dives for a ball and, going into the shortstop hole, and there it goes, right? Broken bone.
And you can't fault him. I mean, he was playing hard like he always does.
He certainly does. And like I say, I mean, when he's healthy, I would say that he's certainly a force to be reckoned with. I mean, we know he can put the numbers up. It's just a question of, can he stay healthy enough to do it, right? All right.
We need to get some bubble wrap for him.
Yeah, really. All right, pack number 3. Hunter Brown, Brandon Drury, Nathaniel Lowe, C.J. Cron, Dominic Leone, Matt Duffy. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, what's that? What is that?
Gee.
I don't know. It's something good, I think, folks. Let's see what we got. It looks like a numbered card. Bryson Stott, Starling Marte. Oh, yeah. Oh, Juan Soto. Wow.
Beautiful one.
Look at that. Yep. That's
our second Juan Soto today.
Yeah.
But that's
to 199. The looks like the orange foil to me. 199. That's a nice hit right there. We're gonna have to sleeve that bad boy up. Kansas City Royals team. Wow, right off the bat, 3rd pack. Nice. 3rd or 4th pack. 3rd pack, right? Michael Harris. There's another one of the big rookies.
Yeah, love that one.
Let's sleeve that up, folks. Let's get that. Yeah. Let's get that in a nice sleeve. That's a beauty right there. That's what we're after.
Yep.
We're after the good stuff. And right off the bat, here it comes.
Good deal.
Yep, not bad. He's having a career year too. I mean, this guy could hit. Well,
Yeah.
I think he could hit probably 30, 35, 40 home runs.
Well, how many's he got already?
17, I believe.
Yeah, something like that. You gotta love to hate him.
Yep.
I mean, hate to love him.
Right. As Red Sox fans, we don't really care for the Yankees too much, but hey, you got to appreciate the good players wherever they are. And like I said, I'm not a big fan of the Yanks, but Aaron Judge is a fantastic player. Ian Anderson, Camilo Doval, Max Castillo, Santiago Espinal. Hey, look at that. There's our
City Connect.
There's our
Altuve.
There's
Love
our
him.
hit. There's our hit. Yeah. Yeah. It's, unfortunately, wow. It's a manufactured one too. That sucks, right? I mean, I was looking.
Why would?
Yeah, City Connect. Look at that. All right. Well, it is what it is. I mean.
Love the player.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. That kind of stinks. All right. Darren Ruff. All right. We'll set that over here. I gotta. I don't know if that's gonna fit in that or not. We'll see. I got these thick ones here, so should fit in there, I would think.
Man, that's a really thick card.
Yeah. Your City Connects are
Yeah.
really thick.
Looks like it's almost on styrofoam.
I know, doesn't it? Yeah. It doesn't really feel that heavy.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put that right there for now. Moving on, next pack. in the first video that we shot, folks, I was talking about Matt Olson, and I misspoke on him as far as overall stats. I meant to say he had 54 home runs and 139 RBIs. I think I said 59 home runs and 139 RBIs. I mean, they're still amazing numbers. And really, when you think about, he played 162 games. He hit 54 home runs. He hit 139, which led the league in those three categories, including slugging at 602 or 603. Plus, he walked over 100 times. I would call that a pretty formidable year. And he started off a little bit rough in the early part of the season, but I believe he's on a 7 or 8 game hitting streak right now. So he's starting to heat up. He's raised his average about 40, 45 points, something like that. So, it's a good investment in a guy like him. If you can get an autograph or even relics or things like that, numbered relics, I think it's a pretty good investment. And long term, he's still pretty young, so he's going to put up some numbers. He might put up in his career, if he stays healthy, he could put up 500 home runs, pretty easy, 550 maybe. So. Yeah, I just wanted to point that out because I did have a little gaffe on that one. Patrick Wisdom, Yadier Molina, J.J. Bleday, Kendall Graveman, Tyler Stevenson,
The Bulldog.
Martin Perez. Martin Perez has been everywhere. And wherever he goes,
He's effective.
He's effective. He is. Seiyu Suzuki, Steven Matz. Oh, what we got here? Rainbow foil, Brandon Lau. And all aces, Alek Manoah. Boy, talk about a guy who really fell off the earth for a while, huh? Man, he couldn't get a little leaguer out. Jeez. Atlanta Braves, league leaders, home run leaders, Judge, Trout, Alvarez. Pretty good players.
Nice card.
Yeah. Zach Thompson, Toronto Blue Jays. Get this out of the way again. Damn, fell right out. That's all right. Pick him up later. As long as I got a couple to hold on to. All right. Next pack. So the Red Sox took. We're big Red Sox fans, as you guys probably already know, because we're up here in the Northeast. But Red Sox took 2 out of 3 from the Phillies. Pretty nice performance against Nola, and trying to think of the guy who pitched before. But they threw 3 guys at us with Zach Wheeler and Nola and the other young guy, and they all had ERAs of in the 2s. So I mean, pretty good pitching staff, and they had won 40 of their last 50 games, something like that, or 30 of their last 40. Yeah, and so when you go 30-10, right? I think you can pretty much call yourself the cream of the crop in the National League. Corey Seager, Tristan McKenzie, Jordan Romano, Ryan Presley, Eduardo Rodriguez,
Eddie,
Nick Prado, William Contreras, Brandon Crawford. I was going to say, it's too bad about Contreras over in St. Louis there. He got hit on that backswing and broke his arm. Jonathan Aranda, Josh Rojas, AL average leaders. Arise, Judge, and Bogarts. Arise is a hell of a player, I'll tell you. Baltimore Orioles, celebration. Look at that. Chaz Chisholm. C.J. Abrams. Abrams is a good player, I'll tell you. Came out of the Brave system, but he's a good player. And he's going to keep improving, I think. Steals bases, can hit the long ball. I wouldn't call him a home run hitter, but he's effective. Garrett Cooper, we know all about him. Jaron Duran, good season so far. Yep. Nestor Cortez, Cody Clemens, Let's see here. Yu Darvish, he's hurt. Mark Capel, Max Stassi, David Fogelback. 88 tops, 35th. Riley Green, rookie. It's a good one. Richie Haniger, David McKinnon, Marcelo Osuna, Taylor Rogers, Kyle Stowers. Yeah, I mean, if the Red Sox can stay away from defensive blunders,
Yeah.
and actually they can actually hit on a consistent basis, I mean, they would be in really good shape. I mean, they're a young team,
They're very
but they're hungry.
Very
You
young.
know, Carlos Carrasco. Let's see.
How do those cards end up all flipped up or down?
I think
crazy.
it's during the production, you know, and they, for whatever reason, they get positioned, you know,
Yeah,
coming
crazy.
out of the line, coming off the line. Matthew Liberatore, Corbin Burns, that was a nice pickup for the Orioles. Josiah Gray, David Villar, Liam Hendricks, Jeremy Springs, Cal Quantrill, Yadier Hernandez, Taylor Ward, Kyle Gibson, Brian Bale, rookie. There's another one of the rookies in Series 1 that you want to pay attention to. This guy is, Pedro's been working with him on a regular basis, and I know I may have talked about this a little bit in the first video, but he's got all the right stuff here, and his changeup is coming along. He's got 3 pitches. He's not going to be a guy that throws 98 or 99, but he's effective at 94, 95. He moves the ball around. He really is super talented, and he doesn't get hurt much. You know, he's durable. So there's a lot to like about Bale.
The one really good pickup, Bailey. It's a pitching coach.
Yeah.
Really
Patrick
good.
Bailey, right? Yeah. He's been really good. I mean, it's
He thinks he's done with Houck.
all the
Just-
staff, the
just
whole
a little
staff,
bit of tweaking and
Yeah.
got a Crawford. And,
yeah,
yeah.
the whole staff.
Yeah.
I mean, they really have.
They didn't pick up many players.
They really have bought into his system.
Yeah.
Dylan Cease, yeah, he's great too. Shane McClanahan, he's getting better. Ian Happ, Gianni Gallegos, Greg Risotto. What do we got here? Vladimir Gutierrez, Yordan Alvarez, Tony Gonzalez, Freddie Freeman.
Yeah.
1-2 punch. Rocket and Mike Messina. Yeah, huh? Those early
Brings me back.
those early Yankee teams. I mean, when we
Those
were
brings me back.
Oswaldo Pereira, Harold Castro, Jordan Lyles, Salvador Perez. You know, those teams. That was probably, you know, the height of the most recent rivalry between us and the Yankees. I mean, when they had, you know, guys like Pettit and
Yeah.
you know, Jeter and
Mariano.
Mariano out of the bullpen. Then you got Posada and you know Paul O'Neill, all those guys. I mean, good ball players, solid teams, right? Miguel Vargas, rookie. Anthony Santander, Paul Sewald, Nolan Jones, Starling Marte, Abraham Toro, Julio Adames, O'Neill Cruz, Future Stars, Pete Alonso, Tyrone Taylor, Trevor Rogers, Sam Moe, Jordan Montgomery, Josh Smith. Not much in that one.
Yeah, we got a few. The polar bear was
Yep.
in there, you know.
The polar bear. Yeah, they do have some inserts in there. There's the nickname insert. That's also in Series 1, and we'll be looking out for those. Brian Hayes, Davis Martin, Christian Yelich, having a great year. Yelich is hitting, about 320, 325. Yeah,
Nod to Yelich.
Milwaukee, right.
A nod to the city.
Right. There we go. There's Rushman. There's a
Yeah.
first one of him. Aaron Judge, Ivan Herrera, Seth Brown, Buddy Kennedy, Luis Robert, 88. He just got back. He was out for about 2 months.
Something like that.
Yeah, boy, like I said, when they've got three or four guys down there. I mean, they really need to get Jimenez back. But if they get Jimenez back, they get, you know, Robert to start hitting, start getting in that groove, and then you've got you know, you've got two or three other guys over there that can hit the ball, DeYoung and so on. They could really go on a run. I mean, not that they're going anywhere because they're like 25 games under 500, but they could at least do some damage and cause some problems for other teams. Kind of Falafa, Josh Winkowski, rookie, Seth Beer, JT Brubaker. That's an old movie with what's his face in it there. I'm trying to think of the guy. He was in The Natural too. But yeah, it's, you know, it's a '70s movie. You know, it's just so corny now. You know, Jeter Downs, rookie. John Gray, Luis Urias, Juan DeFranco, Stephen Kwan. Another guy's having a good year. Danny Jansen, Kyle Farmer, Jonah Heim, Frank Schwindel, Brandon Hughes, Ronald Acuna, Blake Snell, Lenine Sosa. Yeah, you know, in that first video, I was having trouble with the focus, with the autofocus on this particular camera here. And I was trying to figure it out. I'm like, geez, what's going on here? Why does this thing keep refocusing? So I finally had to go in. I'm not having that problem now because I went into OBS, which is what I'm using, and what we use here. And I went in and I had to disable the autofocus. Once I did that, use the slide bar. So if there's some of you out there that's been having trouble with the autofocus, that's an option for you. Go into OBS and pick out the camera, the video device, and go in there, disable it, and use the slide, and you can get it right to where the focus you want. So just a little tip if you haven't, because I was sitting there trying to find out exactly where I could go to get in there and disable that. So anyway, it's working now. I'm working pretty good. Eva Benintendi, Christian Javier, Tommy Pham, good player, tough, gritty. Herman Marquez, Adam Wainwright, Tristan Casas, rookie. There's another one. Hopefully he can get back here.
Come back and actually get his time in.
Right.
Yeah, might take him a while.
Goldie.
Oh.
Yeah, greatest hits 2022. Shohei, Miguel Cabrera, Kyle Bradish, Brady Singer, Seth Lugo. Moving along.
Now you're doing the same deal on these cards as you were last time?
Yep. Yeah, folks. Just so you know, again, I probably should have said this at the onset, but I'll say it right now. Every single card that we open up on this channel, every product that we open up on this channel, we're giving it all away. And by the way, we still have, if you're new to the channel, and you must be pretty new to the channel because this is only our second video. So, yeah, we're giving away all of these products. I broke them up for the in the first video that we did, which was 2023 Topps Big League. We did 2 hobby boxes, and we pulled one off. Well, I shouldn't even say that, but go back and look at the video. But we did have a hit in there, and obviously we had some blue parallels and some other stuff. And what I did was I broke them up into 3 groups of 100 cards. I added a couple of packs in there, so each hit, I took each of the hits and I split them accordingly with the 3 boxes. And so those are going to be available. Just leave a comment in that video, and once we get enough people, we'll draw some names. You know, let's say like 10 comments from people. We'll put them into the randomizer, randomizer.org, and we'll put them in there. We'll make up a little Excel spreadsheet and run them through there and give them away. So yeah, so everything that you see on this channel, everything, no matter what it is, we're giving it all away. We're giving all this stuff away. I think it's going to be about, I'm going to say about 5 boxes worth here. They'll all be about 135 cards per box. We'll throw some extra goodies in there. You know, we've got plenty of products, so we'll throw a couple extra little things in there, as well as any hits that we get. So all the hits, all the cards, everything goes. Patrick Sandoval, Shane Bieber, Kevin Gossman. There's Gunnar Henderson, great leadoff hitter. Dean Kramer, Julio Rodriguez, Evan Lee. Another one. Look at this.
Wow.
Another one. Another orange. You believe this? Owen Miller. Yeah, to $2.99. We'll sleeve it up right now. Wow. You believe that? It's 2 of them.
You still got a few
Yep.
packs left.
Bellinger, Cobb, Naylor. Wow. It's a good box.
Yeah. Good that I reminded people that we're giving this all away. I mean, someone just new, some, young person or an older person that's new to the hobby. I mean, hey, got some cards.
There it is. Put that right up here with the rest of these guys. Set them right up there. All right. Wow. So we got, so far, we got the City Connect and
2 orange foils.
2 orange foils. Yeah, I probably should. I'll put them right here so you guys can see them a little better. Let's spread them out here a little better. Yeah. Can't really see them all that well, but
That's all right.
we'll go through them at the end. We'll do a little bit of a recap and see what else we can find in here. I don't really feel like rushing through these. I like to talk about the players. I like to give a little commentary on them. Occasionally talk about the rookies a little bit. So we don't like to go. I mean, I know some breakers, some of these guys who do group breaks, they fly through them because they've seen so much of the product. But for me, I'm a little bit more of a purist. I like to take a little closer look at these cards. Sandy Alcantara, Bo Brisky, Eduardo Escobar, Chris Morrell, rookie, Paul Blackburn, Michael Chavis.
The ice. What was he? The ice pony or something like that. What did they nickname him?
The Ice Pony. Who's that? Chavis?
Chavis.
Yeah, the Ice Pony,
was he
maybe.
the
Yeah.
Ice pony, I thought?
Michael Grove, rookie. Mike Trout. What we got here? Upside down. Another rainbow foil. AL home run leaders. Rainbow foil. Cal Ripken, 88. Matt Chapman, Austin Meadows,
Vasquez.
Christian Vasquez,
One of my faves.
Dylan Mundy.
I liked Vasquez. Hard nose, pretty player. You're welcome, my brother Scott, who is a Twinkie fan.
Right.
Twins fan. We always call them Twinkies.
Next pack. Gabriel Moreno, Noah Syndergaard, Jack Sawinski, Jermaine Palacios, Alec Bohm, Vinny Pasquantino, rookie, Jonathan Daza, Eric Fetty. He's having a really good year. He's found it. He's really, this guy, folks, he's figured it out finally. And he's really come into his own. Pay attention to Fetty, because this guy is really talented. And he's going to throw up a lot of wins. He's got a good record this year. I can't remember what it is, 7-2, something like that. But he's been great. Home run challenge, pick a shot. Gary Sanchez, Trevor Lonich, Trent Grisham, Byron Buxton, Jose Ramirez, another good player.
Yeah.
Talk about a guy who's like just workmanlike. Oh, I think he's pretty much an everybody killer, isn't he? Wow. All right, what do we got here? Let's see what we got in the next round. Next pack. Let's see here. Merrill Kelly, Fernando Tatis Jr., upside down. Derek Hall, Matt Strom. Boy, Strom has found it too. Altuve, Antonio Centelia, I think. Centelia. Scott Barlow, Corey Newble, 30-30. Cedric Mullins, Sonny Gray. Yeah. Johan Duran. Max Kepler.
Good player.
AJ Minter. Alfaro. Okay. Folks, if you're just tuning in or you're just finding us, we'd appreciate you if you could hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification button if you could, if you're enjoying what you're seeing. We also have an eBay store. There's a link down below in the YouTube page. We have about 1,840 items in there right now, and we handle all the sports. We do baseball, football, hockey, basketball, and non-sports. The non-sports, everything is graded. The non-sports is mostly vintage, and the other 4 sports are a mix of vintage and modern. So if you have a chance, if you're interested, if you're looking for something, click on the link, take a look. Who knows? You might find something over there that you're interested in. Tommy Edmonds, Brett Beatty, Lucas Giolito, Brandon Lau, Brendan Rodgers, John Birdie, Hunter Green, Eric Lauer, Brandon Marsh, Max Scherzer, San Francisco, and our home run leaders. Teammate celebrates. A lot of hair there.
It's got to be Ferraro there.
Yeah. Yeah. And NLERA leaders. There's a lot of hair there. Wow. A lot of moss.
Yeah. Yeah, I almost wore the A's hat for a little nod to Eck, but
yeah.
Figured I'd go with the Mika look today. And
Right, Mika and Joe, right.
Yeah.
George Kirby, Garrett Cole, Ethan Small, Christian Pache, Albert Pujols, Cave Cavalli, Tyler Wells, Robbie Ray, another 88, Carlos Correa, who's absolutely on fire.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy is like, he's almost hitting, I think his average is pretty near 300 now. He has gone on an absolute tear. Danny Jimenez. And NL average leaders. Looks like we got the little Phillies. Hoskins provides the jolt. Kenley Jansen. Yusei Kikuchi. All right, what we got here? 5 more packs in the hobby, and then we're going to go into our discussion period, which we like to do in the middle of our videos. I think you'll like it too. Travis Swaggerty, Randall Grichuk, Luis Garcia, Albert Amora, Mike Massey, Zach Davies, Hassan Kim, Graham Ashcraft, Mookie Betts.
Okay.
And we got the landscape cards here. Arizona, Angels, having a good time. And NL wins. Yeah. Well, right. Interesting. Reyes, he's gone. And Darvish. Teoscar Hernandez and Ronnie Garcia. We're getting there. Almost through the first part of our break. We still got some more to go after our discussion period, so hang in there. Pull up a seat and pull up by the campfire and get cozy. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Joey Votto, Brad Miller, Luis Robert, Riamoto, Zach Thompson rookie, Chris Bryant, Tanner Rainey, Bobby Witt.
Man, what a player.
What a player. He's on a nice streak right now. Greatest hits of 2022. Julio. He's got the old home flag there. Nick Pivetta. Gamer. Rafael Devers. And Joe Barlow. Cleveland Guardians. All right.
Boy, Rafi's defense has gotten a lot better this year.
Yeah. He had that one streak of home runs too, right? I mean, what do you get? Like 5 home runs in a row? 5 or 6? 6, I think 6. 6 straight games where he had a home run.
I thought it was more than that.
I thought 7 was the.
Yeah, he broke the record.
Yeah, for the Red Sox, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought it was like
Kevin Kiermaier,
7
Langoliers.
consecutives.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Mullins, Wood, Jonah Bride, Aaron Ashby. Where's all the goodies? Come on. Brad Keller, Roberto Perez, Adam Hauser, Cardinals, NL RBI leaders, Polar Bear, Goldschmidt, Lindor, Cleveland, Mark Canha, Kyle Hendricks. He's pitching right now as we shoot this video on the 12th, 14th. I'm 2 days behind. Wow. Yeah,
What
12th.
happens? You have a couple days off.
12th of June, I know. You go into vacation mode. All right, Pavin Smith, Cronenworth, Brian Servin, Shohei, Cal Raleigh, Future Stars, Tyler McGill, Riley Green, Sean Murphy, Leover, Figueroa, Julio Reyes, 88, and Ozzy Albies, Caleb Killian, Dodgers. Okay. One more, then the silver pack. See what's in there. Who knows? Who knows? Hopefully something good. I'd like to see it. I'm a little disappointed in that relic, though. Aaron Nola, Corey Lee, Max Fried, Carlos Rodon, Ezekiel Duran, Yasmani Grandal, Yanni Diaz, Next Generation, Alex Verdugo.
Miss Alex.
Yeah, he's having a good year. 260.
Yeah.
Decent
Tyler
runs.
O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
He's helping us. Now he's back.
Luis Rise. Alright, so let's see here. Now we get the silver pack. Let's open this bad boy up, see what we got in here. Okay, let's see. See if we get any color. Any autos. Oscar Gonzalez. Juan DeFranco. Ethan Small. Wow. Oh! Oh! Look at that! He got one. Look at that. I mean, it's Derek Hall, but still, we got one. Congratulations. Oh, that's awesome. All right. Well, there you go, folks. There's an auto right there. We did get one out of this box. I wasn't too happy with the, as you just heard me talking, I wasn't too happy about the Altuve City Connect, but we got this one. Nice. So, yeah, okay. Again, we're giving this all away, so belly up to the bar, fellas and ladies. All right. Box number 1 is complete. The first part of our break is complete. Now, this is the segment where we like to either talk about the hobby or we talk about the sport. And in this particular segment, we're going to talk about the rule changes that were made in 2023 as a year in review. They've been in force now for 1 year and a little bit more. And so I think it's only fair we take a look back at them and see if we like them, if we don't like them, what we would change, and so on. So the first change that they made was the first rule change that they made was the pitch clock. Now the pitch clock is 15 seconds. 15 seconds for the pitchers with nobody on base. 20 seconds with a player on a base or players on the bases. And so this rule, I think, was a real nice change for the game. What I like about it is, and one of my pet peeves was always when I would watch these games and I'd see these guys get in the box, not so much the pitchers, because I think, yeah, the pitchers, would take extra time, but it's these guys that were up at the plate. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, we're talking about Nomar Garcia back in the day, right? Nomar would, before he got in the box, he'd have to, touch his toes and fix his armband and, hit the bill of his helmet and roll up his sleeves and, do all these funky things that really I don't think are necessary, but they slow down the game dramatically. All right, and because of that, it really becomes annoying. And so I think, and from a pitcher standpoint, there were some guys that would walk around the mound and if they're in a jam or something like that, and they think about what they're going to throw or how they're going to attack certain hitters, players at the plate. And so I think this rule was a nice change. I think it speeds up the game. It shortens down the amount of time because these players have to get in the box. Yeah, sure, it was a little bit. How do I say this? It was a little bit of a change for both the pitchers and the hitters, but I think once they get used to it, and now even in 2024, you really don't see very many violations. Michelle, what's your take on this? What do you think?
I'm in agreement that it's good for the game. I mean, some of those games were taking so long to play, and if you want to draw people in, the attention span of the American public has gotten shorter. So you really need to move it along, and I don't think there's any detriment to it. I mean, if you've got a hitter who likes to just jump in and hit, you still got time to slow him down, and the other way around. Quick pitching, doesn't happen as often, but if you've got someone who likes to quick pitch, you can be smart with your time that you have and call that time out. So I don't think it is detracted from the game at all. I think it's added to it.
Yeah. So it's seems like we both like this. We both like the rule change. We think it's a good thing for the game. We think it shortens down time, right? The game time. So yeah. So okay. So we're both in agreement. Like I said, I just think it needed to be done because there were too many guys who were taking too much time, and just if you're hitting $197 and you're taking 20 minutes to get in the box, I mean, come on. I mean, and a lot of these guys would do that. They can't hit their weight, and they're sitting there, standing there, and they're doing all these elaborate ways of getting themselves ready to go in and only to strike out or hit a grounder back to the pitcher or something like that. So yeah, get off the pot, get in there. Let's keep this rule. Let's keep it rolling.
Yeah.
Rule change number 2 was the defensive shift, which I don't really care one way or the other, because my thoughts on this were, and then they've always been, if you're a good hitter, and let's say they're shifting on you, let's say you're a left-handed hitter, and they play 3 guys on the right side of the infield, all right? It's up to you as a hitter to adjust to what they're doing, okay? You look at guys like Trey Turner and some of these hitters that, like Luis Ariz, they use the whole field, and they're going to make you pay if you try to, let's say, shift on them. But for the guys that, let's say, are pull hitters or much of the time hit to the right side or hit to the left side if you're right-handed, then I think it's important, and I've always thought this, that you have to change, you have to adjust your game in order to physically make the defense adjust their game. And the way you do that is, let's say you're a left-handed hitter, and let's say they're shifting on you. Well, all you got to do, if the third baseman's playing in the shortstop hole, all you got to do is bunt one down the third base line, or just wait for an outside pitch and hit one down that third base area. And I guarantee you, if you do that, 3 times a game, and you're on base three times a game, they'll stop shifting on you. They will. The manager will say, get somebody over there and bring that shortstop back over, because right now, this guy's on base every single time. And I don't know why more major leaguers didn't do it. I don't understand it. If they did it to me, I would make them pay every single time. Having said that, the idea behind the shift, moving the shift back, so you got to have 2 players on each side of the infield, was to raise the batting averages, was to increase players' batting averages. And we folks, we have not seen any of that, not one little bit. All right, and for all these guys are out there saying, "Oh, it's good for the game. It's good for the game." I would argue that it's only good for the game if you've got the right type of hitter up there at all times. Because just because they're not shifting, because a lot of times what they would do is, let's say you were a shortstop and you were a left-handed hitter, they might move like just maybe 3, 4, 5 feet to the right side of second base. And so it really isn't a major shift change, because now they just have to be, let's say 1 foot to the left of second base. So there's not a big change there. So if you're hitting up the middle a lot, let's just say you are. Let's say you're a guy that hits a lot of balls back up the middle. Well, that second base, that shortstop's sitting right there, and you got to understand that. And so if you physically, again, if you're physically the type of hitter that is a pull hitter, you got to figure out ways to let the ball come in deeper on you, to use your plate discipline to move the ball around, to look around to see where each of the defensive players have set up against you. And then you look at pitch selection. And once you do that, then you pick out pitches where, in a perfect world, if let's say there's nobody on base, and you're able to pick out the pitch you want to take advantage of the infield, you can do that. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, very similar. I mean, as rule changes occur, people have to adjust. And if you really truly care about being at the top of your game, you're going to meet those challenges of having to adjust head on, instead of, whining and being a crybaby about it. Their shift. Well, beat their shift. When I was coaching softball at the high school level, granted, but, if a team played their third baseman way in, you line a few balls down that way and she's going to back herself up.
Right.
Just adjust to what they're doing and, learn to bat handle. There's too much launch angle and all that. Handle the bat.
Right.
Be able to put the ball where it needs to be to get your base hit. And so I wasn't a real big fan of you can't shift on me anymore. It's like, they took away a fun part of the game where you try to, screw with the team that's shifting on you.
Right.
To me, they missed an opportunity, those players that refuse to try to hit it with or not. Because that's what you're supposed to be doing, is hitting it where it's not. I mean, I know you want to get good contact. I know you want to go long ball.
Well,
hit it with or not, and you're going to get on base, and, it's going to be a team concept more.
Right, and I think you hit the nail on the head there with, you got to be a bat handler, right? If you are a good bat handler, in other words, you can meet the ball where it's pitched. It takes a special player to do that, and you have to be cognizant of that. And if somebody is trying to get you out on a high fastball, then you have to adjust your swing to level out and meet that pitch at that level straight on, right? You can't be undercutting at all, because if you try to do that, then you're going to strike out. You're not going to make contact. If you do make contact, at best, you're going to foul off a pitch. And so, from a bat handler standpoint, I think you're right on that. And and as I said before, the easiest way to beat the shift is use it against them. And hardly any guys did that, and it just blows my mind, But yeah, so
missed an opportunity.
So the shift, I don't think has really made a big difference. I don't think so.
No. Me either.
Okay. So number 3, bigger bases. Like they increased the bases by 3 inches. Now the reason why they did this, the major reason why they did this was to avoid collisions between both players, both the offensive player and the defensive player. Now, having said that, each base is essentially 3 inches shorter, right? So from a stolen base standpoint. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I want to talk about. From a stolen base standpoint, I guess you could say it's a bit of an advantage. I'm not sure how much. You're talking 6 inches, but anyway, I think that's a non-starter for me. I don't really care one way or the other about that. What do you what do you say?
I just chuckled when they made the bases bigger. I mean, you know, a collision is part of the game. You know, just like the Buster Posey rule. You know, at home plate, collisions are gonna happen. Not. Let me walk that back. Collisions don't have to happen, but occasionally they will happen. And that's just part of the game. I mean, you should never play to hurt someone. I don't think anyone ever does. There's been a few players that I would be questioned, but I laughed when they said they were going to make it bigger, and I'm like, what's next? They're going to put a second one on there like they did with softball, making the orange one on the foul side so that you could, you know, I don't know. I'm a purist. Well, I just kind of chuckled.
Yeah, and the whole first base line thing too that they're talking about, you know, changing and things like that.
Well, but force the rule you have, and then there wouldn't be an issue.
Right.
You know.
Right. So. The one thing I wanted to add on the pitch clock too was throwing over to first base, where you can only have like three attempts. I mean, I think that waters down tremendously the guys, you know, the guys who steal like Acuna had 70 stolen bases last year, right? I mean, look, in the old days they used to throw over there, you know, 18 times, and
that's excessive.
I'm right. Well, I mean, okay, maybe not 18 times, but they throw over there several times. And why do you do that? As a pitcher, why would you throw over there a number of times? I'll tell you the reason why, and you probably already know this, but for those of you that might not, you know, be huge baseball fans or follow the game that closely, the reason why a pitcher would throw over there a number of times, especially a guy who can steal bases on a regular basis, is you want to wear him out, right? So you throw over there a couple times, then you slide step, right? And then after you slide step, then you might throw over there again. And it keeps the runner off balance. He still might steal a base, but in the long run, if he does try to steal that base, you may have taken a half step away from his lead. If you do that, then the chances of the catcher throwing him out are greatly increased. Right. As opposed to, I throw over twice. Now, if I throw over a third time and I don't get him,
right?
Okay, it's a balk, so he gets awarded second base, and you know they don't step off because they only got X amount of seconds to throw the ball, right? And so you can't do that either, and it just makes it, to me, when you look at some of the older Hall of Famers like Lou Brock, guys like that, Ricky Henderson, who stole a lot of bases, they did it with guys throwing over there all the time. And so anything that these guys do, like Acuna or Ellie De La Cruz or any of those guys, is certainly, to me, isn't nearly as impressive as when those guys did it. Okay, I just want to throw that in there. And the final thing, what they did, which I really like this, I think you will too. I think you are on the same page as me. Is they made a schedule change in the amount of games that each team played. So, for instance, let's use the Red Sox as an example. The Red Sox went from 19 games to 13 games. Okay. The reason why they did that was because they wanted to each team to play every team in the league. Now, I hear our
dogs going
little
crazy
Hellcat up there chasing the squirrels. But I like this rule for a couple of reasons. One, because by playing everybody, both National League and American League, it evens out the playing field, right? Now, prior to interleague play, which was started in 1997, 96, in the American League, each team played all of the other teams twice. 2 at home, 2 away. Same amount of games. Everybody played everybody. And there wasn't like, during interleague where the Red Sox would have to play, let's say, the Braves every year because it's their It's their natural rival. And then the Yankees would get, they get the Mets who were stinking it up. And we had to deal with the Braves every year who were, winning pennants and the whole nine yards. That's not fair. And then you'd go like in the National League when, you do like the Central or the West or the East. And let's say the Red Sox might play, Atlanta and Philadelphia and the Mets, and the Yankees get the Mets and the Marlins, and so it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not equal, and it puts teams, it puts certain teams at a disadvantage. And I love this rule because I think that everybody should be playing everybody, and there shouldn't be an advantage for one team over another. So that's my thoughts, Michelle.
Yeah, I'm right there. Every team should play every team, and it should be as fair as possible, because they don't have, like in field hockey where I was a long-time coach at the varsity level, they had to have these things called heel points so that you got certain amounts of points for playing certain teams. Well, what if I didn't get a chance to play that team?
Right.
And just it made it really unfair.
Yeah.
If they just went back to everyone plays everybody twice, one home, one away.
Right.
We're good, and it would have been a fair and level playing field. So, I love that rule.
Yep.
I don't need to go too far into that because it just makes sense.
Yeah. Well, that's I think that's going to about wrap it up. I mean, those were the things we wanted to talk about. And I think it's important for people to have perspective on this, just to understand if you're new to the game, or if you really didn't understand the rules and how they work and why the changes were made and what the advantages are supposed to be. It's just this is just a little recap for you to familiarize yourself with the rule changes that happened last year and also the scheduling changes. So with that, we're going to wrap up this segment, and now we're going to move on to the second part of this break, which is going to be the 4 hanger boxes and 2 fat packs. So what we'll do is we'll open up the hanger boxes first. Here we go. Now,
if you guys see me exit stage right, it's because the dog's going crazy upstairs, and I'm just going to have to check on her. So I may end up going out of the picture, and you're going to have to, deal with Captain Carl behind me.
Right.
Just in case. Sorry, Jim. Didn't mean to interrupt.
No. So with these hanger boxes, it's well known that Topps really put the kibosh on the hanger boxes and also the blaster boxes, and they didn't really put that much in there. The odds are really tough to pull stuff, but you know what? Let's open up some. Let's see what we get. Hopefully, we get something good, and then we'll just play it out. Yeah. And, like I say, if we can pull an autograph, that's great. If we can pull a gold card, wonderful. Because we haven't pulled one of them yet. We haven't pulled a single gold card. Here we go. Graham Ashcraft, Mookie Betts, Riamuto. Starting to see some repeats now because we're well into the break process. Chris Bryant, Tim Rainey, Bobby Wood again, Alan Ashby, Keller. Owen Miller. Santiago Espinal, Tyler Stevenson, Martin Perez, Seiya Suzuki, Steven Matz, Prado, Contreras, Crawford, Jonathan Aranda, and AL average leaders, Baltimore Celebration, Chisholm, Abrams, Ryan McMahon, I haven't seen him yet, AL ERA leaders, Verlander, surefire Hall of Famer, right?
No.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's see, Red Sox, Marcus Wilson, Tim Scott, Danny Jimenez. Let's see what else we got here. Drew Baker.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a rainbow foil. Danny Jansen, Stars of MLB. You'll see these in every hanger. Chaz Chisholm. Maybe it'll be a Acuna though. Acuna, Bregman, Tatis. And then this is where the good stuff is, if there's going to be any. Sandy Alcantara.
Yep.
And 2022 greatest hits, Albert Pujols, Kepler, Minter, Faro, San Fran, NL, the home run leaders. There's the hair. There's the hair. The moss. Caleb Smith, Mitch Haniger, David McKinnon, Rodon, Ezekiel Duran, Mountcastle, Mike Yastrzemski, Steele Walker, Tim Anderson, G-Man Joy, Hunter Brown, Brandon Drury, Nate Lowe, Cheeto Downs, Tyler Mahle, John Gray, Reyes, Wanda Funko, Kershaw, Andrew Benintendi, Christian Javier, Van Marquez. So not much there. We got that one. Just knocked out the camera, folks. welcome to live time.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's make sure it's lined up again.
There you go.
There
I'm
we
going
go.
to go check up on the little girl.
Okay.
I will be right back in a few minutes, folks.
Makes a little dull here. There we go. Should open it up. So far, yeah, we haven't really. I'm surprised we haven't pulled at least one gold card. I thought for sure we'd already have one by now. Let's get this bad boy open. So this is number 2 here. There we go. And like I said, if you're new to the channel, hey, give us a like, subscribe. We'd appreciate it. Hit that notification button as well, and every time we put up some content, you'll get an alert. Ian Happ, Giovanni Gallegos, Vargas, Anthony Santander, Paul Sewald, Nolan Jones, Cattell Marte, Senzatelia. Yeah, it's Senzatelia. That's what it is. Scott Barlow, Corey Newble, John Birdie, Hunter Green, Eric Lauer, Brandon Marsh, Matt Scherzer, Cal Mitchell, Tarek Skubal. He's having a great year too. Skubal. That his rookie? No. Seiya Suzuki, Steven Matz, Prado, William Contreras, Brandon Crawford, Jonathan Aranda, Josh Rojas, excuse me. Oh, look at this. We got something. We got something, Dad. Yu Darvish, Mark Appel. Look at that. Look at that. Another one. Look at that, folks. We pulled another relic. Oh,
Pettit.
Andy Pettit. Nice. Numbered.
That's a real nice one.
To 199. It's a black. That's a beauty.
Oh, wow.
That's nice.
Is it a jersey? Game jersey?
Yep, game jersey.
Nice.
Yep, nice. That's a nice one right there. All right.
Nice.
So we did pull a relic out of here. Wow, that's awesome. Those are usually hard to come by in the hangers, but you know what?
Hey.
We'll take it. Put it right there.
Absolutely.
So what? We got the 3 hits now on that. We got the 2 relics and the autograph. That's awesome.
And City Connect.
Right. Oh yeah. And the right and the manufacturer. Right. Pick your game. Home run challenge. Stars of MLB. Buxton, Gorman, Baez, Vladimir Guerrero, O'Neill Cruz. 1-2 punch. These are interesting cards. Sonny Gray, Joe Ryan. Sonny's over with Cardinals now. And he's had a hell of a nice season so far. Well, Marcus Wilson, Cam Scott. Who else we got here? Danny Jimenez. We've seen him a couple times. NL average leaders. Phillies. Kenley Jansen. Kikuchi. Arizona. Ryan Hensley. Oswaldo Perez, Castro, Lyles, Perez, Tylen Taylor, Trevor Rogers, Sam Moll, Jordan Montgomery, Josh Smith, Eric Mullins, Alex Wood, Jonah Bride, Pavin Smith, Jake Cronenworth, Ryan Serban, Tani, Nola, Corey Lee, and Max Fried. Well, he pitched a nice game against us the other day, huh? Fried, 2-hitter, something like that. I think it was 2 hits. All right, let's get the hanger box number 3. We're closing in, folks. We're closing in. We got 2 hangers, a couple of fat packs to wrap things up. Nice having my little garbage can down below. It just drops them in there now. Before was taking up space. All right. Let's see what we got here. I was waiting to knock that camera out. I was saying, I'm going to do that one of these times. I did it. We did it. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right. Where's the goodies? There's Monty Grandal, Yandy Diaz. And Next Generation, Alex Verdugo, Tyler O'Neill, Vaughn Grisham, Julio Mateo, Evan Lee, Glacis, Michael Chavis, Michael Grove, Dean Creamer, Julio, let's see, let's keep turning these around, Ivan Herrera, Seth Brown, Brown, Buddy Kennedy, Stephen Kwan, Danny Jansen, Kyle Farmer, Jonah Heim, Cardinals, RBI leaders. What's this one? Cleveland, yeah, we've seen that one. Mark Canna, Kyle Hendricks, Ozzy Albies, Jesse Winker, Caleb Kinnian, Dodgers. Oh my God, do you believe this? Oh my God, another one. Look at this. Wow.
That's crazy.
Oh, it's an autograph too. Look at this. Oh, cut it out. Zach Thompson.
Remember, this is all being given away.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Boom. Another one. Zach Thompson. Oh, we gotta get it all wrapped up here. We gotta get it in the sleeve. Get it in a semi-pro. Wow. What? Okay. So, like
I said earlier about the hangers.
Well, in the old days, the hangers were bangers, but in Series 1, they were tremendously bad. I mean, everybody that I talked to, and the videos that I saw out there were just unbelievably bad. I mean, it was terrible. I mean, there would be hardly anything in them. And if I can get this thing in here. Come on, get in there. Get in there. What's going on with this thing? Yeah, so, I mean, the fact that we pulled one relic and one autograph.
Yep.
And granted, it's probably not the the name that we're looking for, but it's still an autograph.
That's right.
This thing's not. I'll just leave it right here. It's in the sleeve anyway. All right. Stars of MLB. We got Robert, Yelich, Witt, Arenado. 1-2 punch. Same guys as last time. Lyles, Salvador Perez, Tyrone Taylor, Trevor Rogers, Sam Moll, Jordan Montgomery, Josh Smith, Connor Falapa, Winkowski, Seth Beer, Tommy Edman, Brett Beatty, Giolito, Brandon Lau.
Giolito.
Yeah. Brendan Rodgers, Cesar Hernandez, Chaz McCormick, Emmanuel Clase, pretty good closer for Cleveland, Reyes, Michael Gonzalez, Bryce Harper, Gerard Encarnacion, Ian Anderson, Duvall, Patrick Wisdom, Max Castillo, Yadier Molina, J.D. Baudet, rookie, Kendall Graven, Corey Seager. Wow. Unbelievable. Well, we got one more. Let's see. I mean,
Can we do it?
can we do it again? I don't know. Let's hope. Let's see what happens. Wow. Unbelievable. Come on. Cellophane. Staticky. Let's just do this again here. There it is. Okay. Let's get this bad boy open. Let's see what we're gonna see. Take it easy. Must mark the rod again. All right. Here's to hoping we pull up something else. Tyler O'Neill, Grissom, Vaughn Grissom, rookie. Teo, Evan Lee, Glacis, Michael Chavis, Michael Grove, Mike Trout, Alec Bohm, Vinny Pasquantino, Gregory Soto, Vladimir Guerrero, Alvarez, Gonsolin, Freddie Freeman, Toro, Willie Adames, O'Neill Cruz, Future Stars. Yep. Pete and Alonso, the Polar Bear. Let's see here. What else we got? We got Devers, Joe Barlow, Cleveland Guardians, St. Louis Cardinals, NL RBI leaders.
Well, they love that celebration.
Yeah. Pretty common. Kyle Hendricks. Stars in MLB. Yeah, we got a blue border. That's not bad. That's something. That's something. Cedric Mullins, yeah. Yeah, we'll sleeve that up. Jake Cronenworth. That's rainbow foil. Vladimir Guerrero. Shohei Wanda. Bryce Harper. Bo Bichette. All aces. Max Scherzer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, these are numbered
like
too. The blacks are numbered and the golds are numbered, and
like
then it's
that.
autographed. Yeah, it is a nice.
It's a cool card.
Yeah, then there's a whole series of them, so it's nice. They got some of the old timers in there too, like Satchel Paige and
Wow.
lefty
Nice.
Christy Mathewson and Lyles, Perez, Taylor, Rogers, Sam O, Jordan Montgomery, Josh Smith, Kaina Falafa, Josh Minkowski, Seth Beer, Tommy Edmonds, Beatty, Giolito, Brendan Lau, Brendan Rogers, Cesar Hernandez, Chase McCormick, Emmanuel Clase, Julio Reyes, Marco Gonzalez, Bryce Harper, Encarnacion, Ian Anderson, Camilo Duvall, Max Castillo, Patrick Wisdom, Molina, Boudet, Graveman, and Corey Seager. We didn't put one out of there. We didn't get an autograph road, but we did get a blue parallel. That's something. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's a nice card. I like that blue border.
It's not numbered, but they're exclusive in the retail stuff. So we'll add that to the pile. Okay, here we go. Couple of fat packs. Be careful here. Let's see if I can open this thing up. There we go. Let's see what we got here. I mean, there's a little tab up there. And it's
Sticky.
yeah, we got a little tab
Yeah.
right there.
It's kind of tough.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what we got in here. Maybe we'll get something. Hopefully get one more hit. All right. Not bad.
Rook.
The Detroit boys. Yeah, Green and Hall of Famer. Marcus Stroman. Pujols. Kate Cavalli. Owen Miller. Espinal. Tyler Stevenson. Martin Perez. Seiyu Suzuki. Steven Matz. What else we got here? Starmont. I'm not familiar with him. What else we got here? Some more Dodgers. Celebration with Seattle. Darren Ruff. Oh, look at that! Cut it out! Home field advantage. Wow, this is a tough hit right here. Cut it out. Oh my, look at that. Dante Bichette, home field advantage. Huh? Wow. How you like me now?
Wow.
Wow.
I love that shot.
Oh, these are awesome. These home field advantage are. Wow.
That's a nice shot.
Wow. Dante Bichette. That's a nice card right there.
Bo?
Yeah, Bo, right. I'm thinking of his father, right? I'm thinking of his father, Dante, right? Played for Colorado for years. Rainbow foil. That's Miggy. A nice hit.
Oh, Miggy. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. Chaz Gisholm, Ronald Acuna, Christopher Morel, rookie. 1-2 punch. Clayton Kershaw. Austin Meadows. Christian Vasquez, Dylan Bundy, Sanchez, Lonich, Grisham, Merrill Kelly. Kelly's a pretty good pitcher. Tatis, Derek Hall, Edmund, Beatty, Cody Clemens, Rogers Kid, Carlos Carrasco, and Lipitor, Corbin Burns, and Josiah Gray. Wow. What? This has been unbelievable.
It's been a nice break.
This has been a great break. I mean,
yeah.
You know, folks, I bought all of these over the last, I would say, year plus. I've been just out. I've been in and about, whether it's been on eBay or at Walmart or whatever. I've been just buying this stuff as I see it, and
driving
it's just
people crazy.
It's just, you know, it's just. I mean. It's random. It's at random. I don't buy anything. I don't know anybody. I don't have any affiliation with individuals that are, that have access to, loaded boxes. I wish I did, but I don't. But yeah, but it's been a great break. We're gonna finish it up right here with the final fat pack. McCormick, Class A. Julio Reyes, Gonzalez. Keston Hira, George Kirby, good pitcher, young kid, got all the talent though. Seager, Tristan McKenzie, Jordan Romano, Manuel Margot. Green continues to impress.
Yeah, Miggy's is okay.
Yeah, Miguel Cabrera, Stroman, Pujols. Kate Cavalli, Tyler Well. Oh my God! Do you believe this? Do you believe this? Wow! Another one.
Wow.
Mike Piazza, Major League material. Look at this, folks. Do you believe this? This is unbelievable.
Okay, now if this doesn't get people to leave a comment so they can get in on that random drawing.
Well,
I tell you,
I don't know what's going to.
I don't know.
I suppose that if I pull Babe Ruth or something, autographs, or a cut autograph. Look at that. Another one.
Wow.
Nolan Gorman, Buxton, Corey Seager, Maddox and Smoltz. That's a good 1-2 punch, huh? Owen Miller.
I take that every day of the week.
Yep.
Twice on Sunday.
Yep. Espinal, Tyler Stevenson, Perez, Suzuki, Matz. Marcus Wilson, Tanner Scott, Danny Jimenez.
I'm still in shock.
Wow. Caleb Smith, Mitch Haniger, McKinnon, Osuna, Rogers, and Stowers. Wow. Folks.
Yeah, and there was a Kenley in there, and he did pitch one hell of a game the other night when he committed 2 innings. But, anyway,
let's just recap these for you. So we got a blue border, right? Eric Mullins. And, well, you don't have to worry about these. But we pulled this out of the silver pack in the hobby, right? So there's a Derek Hall autograph. Then we pulled the Soto. Look at this. You believe this? Numbered to 199. And City Connect, which is, they're interesting, but, it's not the best hit out of the bunch. And that's Altuve. Then we pulled Owen Miller to 299. And then we got the Piazza, which is the relic, and then right here we pulled the Piazza out of one fat pack. We pulled this one out of the other one. It's unbelievable. Bo Bichette, home field advantage. Zach Thompson autograph. And last but not least, Andy Pettit black. Wow. And that's numbered to 199 as well. So, folks, I don't know what to say. I mean, this has been just, I don't know if you want to call it beginner's luck or whatever you'd like to attribute to it. But anyway, that's going to be a wrap for us. But like we said before, we're giving all this stuff away. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. Give us a like. And make sure and hit that notification button, because every time that we post content, and we'll probably try to get on a shorter time frame, but we are pretty busy, so we try to post whatever we can. And this isn't our full-time job, so but we do this because we enjoy it, okay? And it isn't because we're looking to get rich off this, right? We want to educate people. We want to make sure that you have fun and you enjoy the hobby, and that it works for everybody, not just a certain amount of people. So with that, we're going to wrap this up. We appreciate you stopping by and watching the video, and we hope to see you on the next one. So until then, we'll see you.